So maybe mankind was never meant, I know that's a strange way of putting it, but never meant to achieve any of this.
Wrap it up, a couple of minutes.
Right.
Yeah,
Julie, what's your view, if you can, in some way describe on when people are talking these days? I'm going to talk about social justice warriors, that type of thing.
Okay.
What's your view on the thing that seems to be overtaking social discourse is this incredible fixation on emotionality, like when you you try to have a rational discussion, and it defaults to. Maybe I just don't know enough about history. Maybe it's happened before, but it defaults to radical emotional reactions. You can barely have a rational discussion.
Are we so comfortable physically now and financially that we want to be emotionally stable as well? People in the past who were fighting just to survive and just to live wouldn't be worried about being offended, but we're not at risk of being murdered at any second, but we're at risk of becoming upset. And the worst thing that can happen to you that day is like the new benchmark. I
Interesting
guess.
idea.
There's a phrase, I'm going to mess it up, but it's something like strong men create good times create weak men create
bad times create strong men.
It goes around.
Yeah,
so at the moment we're at a time of weak men, or weak people. You could.
Civilization.
I don't want to offend anyone by saying men rather than people.
People kind.
Yeah, people
right?
kind.
People kind. Shout out there to that guy in Canada.
Yeah, people kind.
Fucking hell.
I mean, I don't want to be too offensive, but in the end, it is men who build the civilizations. They are the ones who.
No, we're a partnership.
Of course, it's a partnership.
So it's
it is.
Humans that build civilization.
Yes, it's humans who
right,
build civilization. No, but look. But what I mean is the extremes. It's the extreme that builds civilization. It's the extremely intelligent, extremely charismatic, extremely all that stuff.
Understand.
And men are extremely good and extremely bad.
I've got an idea for you.
They have the two extremes. When women are more midterm, that's what I mean.
I understand that. I got one more thing, I suppose, if we have enough time. It's something I've discussed with a friend of mine. I really wonder about this question. I wonder if our position as the dominant species on the planet with our technology and ability to create civilizations, I wonder if that is a fluke. Like, you know how we have geniuses and they tend to push the boundary forward far, far ahead of everybody else, above everyone's heads. Is that just a chance? You know, because they're so rare. And when it happens, it changes everything. Everyone just follows along. So maybe mankind was never meant, I know that's a strange way of putting it, but never meant to achieve any of this. It's by the achievements of men far more intelligent and wiser than us, most likely, that have achieved all this shit. And we don't know how to manage it. You know what I mean?
Exactly why you should care about the achievements of the past. You should strive to become those men.
I do.
To become better than those men.
Well,
you know what I mean?
I do. I don't claim ownership of their deeds.
No, of course not. That's a subtle distinction, but it's an important distinction. We should strive to be like them. We should strive to be even better. That's my point, you know.
Yeah. I agree with that.
But yeah, I don't think it's a fluke. I think it's the ability of mankind to evolve, to adapt with their intelligence.
I know, but why should we not still be rubbing rocks together and living in caves? Because a lot of people might default to that.
If the world ended tonight,
improvement,
and we three were the only survivors, and three women over there, or whatever.
Okay, that's a bit
not so
better.
bad.
Well, incest.
How long would it be before the next plane was invented?
It's a good question.
I think it would never be invented. Our kids would eventually go, have defects. Lots of defects.
Oh, well,
if there's only 3 men, 3 women, that's it.
He's more talking hypothetically.
Yeah, or even if...
Beyond the genetic...
Okay, beyond the genetics.
Mutations.
Let's imagine there is no flaw in incest.
Yeah, it's an interesting one, that. for
Please
real.
don't cut this quote and put it. You sometimes cut
It's
the worst quote that
for
people
the
say
opening one.
and you
Yeah,
put it.
yeah.
Don't do it to me, please, man. Don't do this to me. I'm against incest. Incest bad. Don't do incest.
You know,
Don't do incest.
No
It's
You're saying
for
it too
boys
many
and girls.
times.
no problem.
we can,
Yeah.
we can
It's gonna
mix
be
it
a-
around.
Now I'm suspicious. Now I'm suspicious. Now, but
Oh, fuck.
let's cut to the chase. Let's imagine incest is not part of the equation here.
All right.
3
minute.
men, 3 women. Is that what you mean?
For example, I'm just saying if there was a small community left and
Could
the
it
world
rebuild
was
everything?
destroyed, how long before planes, cars, trains, and all these inventions were
Okay.
reinvented? I mean,
Do we possess the same qualities as we do exactly now
yeah,
in that world? Okay.
for
It
argument's
probably
sake.
wouldn't take that
I
long.
mean, when Alex Ferguson left Manchester United, they were a shadow of the team the next season.
Yeah, I know
And that's
what you
just
mean.
one man.
But I don't think it would take that long. And it's not because of the knowledge we possess. I think it's because of the qualities as a species.
Could be
that we
vision.
possess now.
Capacity.
Capacity, exactly. Our kids would possess the same capacity, the same level of evolution that we do.